Hello everyone. So this is our first Java program. We are trying to get a mean value from array. So, so the purpose of this one will be, first thing is we'll get input from user for the array length. Uh, Once this array length is given by user, we'll take input for the array element. Get in for the array element. And the third thing is do the sorting per array in ascending order. Then the third thing is return, means print the array 0th element, and it will be the mean value for that array. Is everyone with me so far? We are trying to get input from user, how many elements they want in their array. Then we'll take input for the entire array element. Then we'll do the sorting in ascending order, print the 0th element. So let's go through with that program. I have already written this program. I struggle a lot. Initially I spent 1 hour because I'm new to Java programming, but after that somehow I managed to complete this program. So I'm giving overview of that one. You can see the other prior videos where I did struggle on my first Java program. So here is what I have written. Anybody having any suggestion on that one, they can comment. That will be highly appreciated. So here what I did, I started with this public class get mean value. I have defined this scanner, this private static scanner equal to new scanner system.in. So this will be using at multiple places to take input. Then I have this defined this one public static void main, a string array of arguments. Then I have decided one variable for input array. I have defined one input array. If you see, I have not initialized this one and I don't know how many number of elements are there. Then I have defined one variable saying number of elements, and number of elements I am capturing in one function get input array length. So let's move on this one and then we'll go through the other one. So if we scroll down here, just a minute. Okay, so let's go to this get input array length. So get input array length is nothing but, I will close this one so that we can take a look on the bigger window. So here I am saying get input array length system.out.println. This is just a message function call one, and I'm saying input array length, and then I'm returning scanner.nextInt. The scanner.nextInt will wait on the UI for the user input and it will return that input. So this is the first one, get input array length. Once this is taken, I am initializing our array. We have already defined the variable for that one. So I am saying input name in number of elements. So at this point we know how many elements are going to be there. Now I am saying get array values. So this is the function I have defined below. It will return a array of integers. So let's go through with this one, and it is taking input as a array of integer. So here we are passing this the name of the array. So what this function is saying, this one is just for understanding purpose, system.out.println function called to please enter total and then input.length. So it is saying please enter total 5 elements. means how many elements you want, and then I'm running one for loop for I equal to 0, then input dot length, whatever input array we are passing, its length I plus plus system dot out dot println, place enter element at the number 0 I, and this one is will enter a new line, and then I'm saying scanner input I equal to scanner dot next int, and then at the end I'm returning this entire array. Okay, so let's move on the next one. When this part is done, I'm saying this one get array mean value. So this function is doing the sorting for this inputted array, and then it is returning on this one. So let's move on this one, get array mean value. This was yesterday. It has taken a lot of time. I'm new to Java programming, so it has taken a lot of time to me. So what I did here, get array mean value. So again it will return a array of integer taking input as array of integer. So I defined a temp variable boolean flag true. So what I'm saying is, while this flag is true, initially this flag will be true. As soon as I'm entering on this while loop, I'm setting this to false. Now I'm running one for loop, so it is saying from 0 to total array length -1. Why we are doing? So let's suppose we are entering 5, so the array length will be 5, but in array we'll have index only length -1, so that's why we are doing this one. Now I have introduced one if condition. If array input I is greater than input I plus 1. So let's take an example of this one. Input I is 37. Is it greater than 17? Yes. So in that case I am swapping those two so that the lowest come on the beginning. So that's why I have written like this one. In temp I am assigning the temp I, the input I again in the array I am assigning the next element, and then I am doing the swap, and then I am setting the flag true, assuming since it occurred here, so it will occur again. So once this entire for loop is executed and every time it never goes on this if block, it seems no need to do this one again. So at the end eventually it will come here and the flag will be false, and at that time it will never go on this if block, and there is no other place where we are setting this flag. So it will come out of this loop, and at the end it will return the sorted array. Then again we'll go back on the main class. Again here let's say on this print array element, what I'm doing is in print array element I'm just printing the entire array. So if you see print array element, let's go on that one. Public static void print array element. So here I have taken the input of integer. I am running one for loop to input length, and then I am printing the array elements. So it will print the array elements at the that particular index. So this will be using at the end to print our sorted array, and then once this part is done, what I'm doing is I know now my array is sorted, so I'm just pulling the mean value from the index 0. So that's why I have hard coded it here. So let's run this one and do the run with those values. So I'm giving the command shift control F10. So now it is saying input array length, so I will say 5. Now my inputs are 37, 17, 10, 3 and 20. Now if you see here, this one is sorted array 3, 10, 17, 20, 37, and the array mean is 3. So thank you so much for your time for taking a look on this program. As I learn more, I will be posting these kind of videos. Thank you so much.